What's up, my YouTube friends? There's a Canal Street streetcar. Oh, I got 3 seconds to cross. I think it gives you a couple extra seconds after. Let's see, yeah. It says stop and the light's still red, so you have a few extra seconds. I'm on North Peters.
Hey, sir, how are you?
Hi, I'm making a video. I don't have time to listen to your sales pitch, sorry. I don't want to be part of your timeshare presentation, and I don't want to buy whatever you're selling because I really have no interest to buy anything that you're selling. Not to be rude or anything, it's just I have no interest in buying anything right now. Anyway, how y'all been? Been a while. It's been a minute since I saw y'all. I'm gonna go check out the river, go walk down Peters. What street should I walk down today? I walked down Bourbon Street a bunch of times already. I walked down Royal Street a bunch of times already. Oh, Lord. That's a J. Crew. I didn't know I had a J. Crew. They said I would buy some clothes if, you know, I had somewhere to go. I like that kind of, I used to like to look through the magazines, the J. Crew magazines. I used to like to look through those magazines. I used to like that kind of clothes and stuff. I mean, something quality. It's not a whole bunch of money. I mean, it's not cheap, but it's I think you get a quality product from J. Crew. Let me go walk by House of Blues. Yeah, I just think you get a quality product with like J. Crew and all those other magazines. I can't think of Eddie Bauer. Yeah, I used to like the Eddie Bauer kind of clothes. And then now you can't get a shirt and pants for less than $100. Pizza shop here. Full pizza by the slice. Large pizza, 14-inch large pizza, $9.99. It's not bad for a downtown tourist area. 14-inch pizza, $9.99. They must really make money on the drinks. Probably $5 or $6 for a Budweiser. You know, I'm sure it's like at least $4 for a Budweiser. If they're selling pizza for $9.99, it's just a reason to get you in. I thought this was Decatur Street. I thought this was Charters. I don't know, I'm lost. I want to get me a little motorcycle, but it's so freaking dangerous. I really don't want to go to the hospital. That's a fear. I'm beginning to have fears like that. Like, if I fall, you know, I'm not 38. I'm not 42 anymore. If I fall and break my hip, it's gonna be 3 months rehab. If I crack my hip, you know, I'm 53 now, so that would suck. So I took this bone vitamin. It's supposed to help your bones. I think it's called D3. My wife takes it, and maybe, I'm sure it can't hurt. It didn't say it was for women, so it can't hurt you. And of course, I take the multivitamins, and one a day multivitamin for men. Men over 50, actually, I take that. I don't know what. Maybe it has some kind of bone stuff in it. It says I'm over 50. It says it's an over 50 vitamin. They know what I need more than I know what I need. And yeah, I got high blood pressure right now. I'm trying to shake this high blood pressure. I'm trying to control it by diet, and this is the restaurant I was looking for. I think this is Charter Street. I used to go there 30 years ago. I was 23, 24. I used to go there at night before I got married. You know, we'd go out a night on the town and go get a Gemini burger. We used to call it a Gemini. I don't know how you really pronounce it, but we called it Gemini. We had the Gemini. All these used to be nasty strip clubs. I mean, they could still be, but it doesn't look like it. It used to be like the last chance for the girls that were not pretty enough. That weren't pretty enough to work at the main, you know, the expensive places on Bourbon Street and stuff. They'd work at these places, and man, this kind of girls, you'd see with like track marks on their arms and stuff. And like, oh my God, really? So it's like last chance, I guess. Oh no, music. I don't need a copyright strike. No copyright strikes for John. No copyright strikes for John. Oh, the Hotel Monteleone. Looks like it's about 12, 14 stories. The Hotel Monteleone. I believe the address is 204 or 214 Royal. It's in the 200s and it's in the low 200s. I know that much because this starts the 200 block here. And 100 goes that way, one block from Canal Street. And this is the second block from Canal Street. Oh, Capital One Bank. I actually have a Capital One account. I wonder if I can make a deposit or a withdrawal. I've never used it. I've only used it online. I guess I'll find out later. That's the Hotel Monteleone. It's a good hotel if you want to stay at it. If you want to stay at a hotel, a good hotel that's not ridiculously priced. Uh-oh. You hear that thunder? That's the summertime thunder, buddy. It's the summertime showers. It's a good 90 degrees out here. We're in the middle of May. If you're watching this later at a later date. This is the middle of May. And it's about, I think it was 90 degrees yesterday, right at 90. You know, 90 with 90% humidity. Italy Direct. Oh, they get everything you want Florida in there. That's cool. A sweet boutique. Gelato, sucre, all kind of candy stuff. That's a competition for Laura's. My friend worked at Laura's. I don't know where Laura's is. Can't be too far. He didn't work at the one down here. He worked at the one in the suburbs in Metairie. The owner's a super nice guy. If you ever want pralines or something like that, go to Laura's. Lauras, Laura's.
No.
Yeah, a lot of these places down here are praline shops. Praline, look, another praline. Praline behind me. Sucre was like a candy / praline shop. Now this one's Royal Praline. Man, if I could count them, I'd probably get at least a 10 or 20 on the street. There's a daytime baseball game. Excuse me. Oh, here's Laura's. My son always wanted to see Laura's. Where's the downtown location? I don't know if he's been to this one. I know he's been to one. It's for you, James. Locally owned. It's not a lie either. Small, a lot smaller than the Metairie location. The Metairie location is like 3 or 4 times that size. Nice on the inside, it's clean. That's the Laura's. James and Hannah and JJ and Fred and Tony and Wilma. There's a cafe beignet. Breakfast all day, crawfish omelet. This girl's walking back and forth. She's a little lost than I am. A lot of antique shops. Jewelry. A lot of silver type jewelry like this. Things like that. Vintage costume jewelry. To me, otherwise known as crap. I don't wear jewelry, so you know how it goes. There's a police station. NOPD t-shirts available. Cops8.org. I think they're having a hard time getting policemen. I mean, I don't blame them. Who would want to be a cop these days? If you protect yourself, you're screwed. You're going to jail. I don't want to be going to jail for doing my job. I mean, I'm sure some of them deserve to go to jail, but that's a long topic for another day. And I'm not getting into that topic because I don't know enough about it to even say anything about it. All I know is I wouldn't want to be a cop because you can't protect yourself. Oh, look at this BMW bike. That is nice. 1800 cc's. Super nice bike. Look how big the engine is. I think it's 1800 cc's, but that doesn't really need to be that big. I'd love to know what year that is. I can't read it. I can almost read it. It's like, it doesn't have to be that big to be at 1800 cc's. Because I know the Valkyrie is, they used to have the Valkyrie was a 6-cylinder. Honda, I think it was Honda. Honda had a Valkyrie. It was a 6-cylinder, 18. Might have been 15, but I think it was 18. It was either 1500 or 1800 cc's. I like bikes.
I can't figure out how to unlock it.
I like the big beefy. I like the big beefy, powerful bikes, but I don't have enough strength to control a bike that size without the knowledge. I mean, if you had knowledge, if you had the knowledge or know how to ride a bike, I haven't ridden a bike in, I want to say 16, 17 years probably. Around 2007, I sold my bike. 2007 or 2008, I had a Honda 1100 cc's. Pedestrian mall, Monday through Friday, 11 to 4, and Saturday and Sunday all day, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. It's a rib room. Okay. A lot of young newlyweds pushing their Calle Real, pushing their little babies in strollers. It's nice and smoking hot. I mean, how would you like to be laying down in a stroller? Any amount of clothes would be too much clothes. Anything more than a diaper is too much if you ask me. Because yeah, it's smoking hot. You can be sweating, you can be drenched. I mean, you gotta keep that baby hydrated. Especially if it's a newborn, you gotta give it a lot of, they don't really drink water, I don't think. Maybe they only drink milk, I don't know. It's been a long time since I had a baby. And I don't plan on any anytime soon. Museums. Don't be a troublemaker this festival season. It's gonna be, I don't know, I guess we're in the middle of a festival season. But if you ask me, they should start February, March, April. They should end by the end of April. Because, you know, like I said, we're in the middle of May and it's smoking hot. So this is the time. I mean, if you're not coming to New Orleans to visit soon, I'd hold off. I'd hold off and wait till October, end of September minimum. The end of September minimum to come down here. Yeah, remember, smash that thumbs up button for me, subscribe if you haven't, and all that good stuff. Hey, and I'll see y'all in the next video. I think I'm gonna go to the corner here and turn it off. This is the 600 block of Royal, 606 Les Jardins, local art. That's a really famous restaurant called the Court of Two Sisters. Are these electric bikes or are they pedaling? Electric bikes. That's the Cube. That one had a mid-drive, doesn't have a hub motor. The rest of them have hub motors. Mid-drives are, from what I hear on YouTube, more realistic feeling, more natural feeling to ride a bike. But I mean, hub motor is going to get you where you're going. Just the same, it's just going to feel different. And they have what they call a torque sensor and a cadence sensor. A cadence sensor just measures how often you're pedaling, and it supplies power to the engine. But a cadence sensor, but a torque sensor senses how strong, how hard you're pedaling. So the harder you pedal, the more power it sends to the motor, the controller. And in my next lifetime, I'm gonna be an electrician, and I'm gonna learn how to make batteries. I'm really intrigued by battery operated things. Mostly, you know, lithium batteries. Like here's an e-bike right here. All these bikes are e-bikes. This one has a rear hub motor. Look how big it is. It's got a rear hub motor. This one has a much smaller. That's a Bafang. That's a city bikes. Bafang is the leader in motors. Look at this one. This is the battery. It got really scratched up. I mean, I don't think these bikes are very powerful. I rented one when I was in Chicago. I mean, they barely provide enough power to you to consider it an e-bike. I think it's like a 250 or 350 watt motor. And the minimum, you know, nowadays, I mean, they still sell a lot of 250 and 350 watt bikes. They're the cheapest entry level bikes. But if you're buying a bike, write it down, you want to get at least a 500 watt motor. 750 would be better. But I think 750 is the legal limit to not have to have a identification or a license to drive it. I'm not sure, don't quote me on that. But it's close. All right, so we're going down here. See y'all in the next video. Peace out. Subscribe, smash the thumbs up for me.